Hi there, Jay. Let's get right into your corrections. Okay, the first one is the car sales. Great. You have the image here. That's so helpful. All right. The bar chart. Okay, we usually say line graph, pie chart, by bar chart. Okay? So the bar chart illustrates how many cars were sold by three brands, namely Ford, Audi, and oops, you're missing this. Careful. It should be BMW. Please be careful with those kinds of details, because the examiner could say to you, oh, it's inaccurate, okay? So be careful. In 9 different states in Europe, it's 9? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Okay. Overall, it is clear that Ford was the most popular brand. Ford? Okay. Really? Ford? Yeah? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4. I'm almost tempted to say that it might be BMW. I'll be honest with you, I find these kinds of bar charts difficult to follow, but I have a feeling it might be BMW. Maybe this isn't the kind of thing that you want to say here. I'm really, really not sure. Yeah, you said BMW was the least sold. I have to disagree with you. It's Audi. Look at the figures for Audi. Look how tiny it is for UK. Look at these two countries. Look at this. Belgium has like no Audi, and Italy has no Audi. So I would not have said BMW by any stretch. I mean, look at all the blue here. All that blue is BMW. So I would not have said BMW was the least sold. Okay, so far, we have like 2 areas of inaccuracy. You didn't write BMW here, and I really disagree with this, okay? With this here, about BMW being the least sold. Regarding Ford, the sales were the highest in Hungary with 400,000 cars, which was followed by France with slightly over 300,000. Okay. You've misunderstood this. These numbers here do not apply just to Ford. They apply to the total number of the 3 cars. So this is inaccurate here, what you say regarding Ford. These numbers here that reach, okay, all of these refer to the total of these 3 cars, not just Ford. All right. So what you need to do was just get rid of this and say, the car sales were highest in Hungary with 400,000, which is followed by France. Okay. Okay, and then fine. So all of these are accurate, except for the fact that you're talking about Ford, which is wrong. You're talking about all 3 car companies. For example, in Hungary, about 120, and about 100, well, maybe not 120, maybe like 130, and 130,000. Of each here, okay, and they totaled 400,000 approximately. So you've misunderstood the chart here, all right, which means that this is now the 3rd time you've shown misunderstanding of this chart. Okay, let's see. And again, this is wrong too. So anytime you mention Ford in this paragraph, it's wrong. What you should be saying is that's the total. Looking at Audi, we can see that Hungary and Germany saw similar figures at around 250,000. Audi, 250,000. Where are you seeing that? Hungary. Yeah, no. I mean, again, it's not correct. Okay, the problem, Jay, is that you have not understood this kind of diagram. This is called a stacked bar chart. Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to look up in a search engine what stacked bar charts do, what they mean, and then you'll understand that what happens here is that each color here represents part of the whole. So the real focus here is on the whole. This is the thing that we're most concerned about, and then the colors within explain to you how that whole came about. So, I mean, a really interesting example for me here is this. Like, the UK had really a lot of BMW sales and actually a lot of Ford sales, but it's so much lower than, say, Poland and Hungary because of how few Audi were sold. Okay, so you just haven't understood this chart at all, okay? Which makes it really difficult to correct this, because the grammar is really good and the vocabulary is really good, but it's really difficult when there's a misunderstanding. Okay, let me just go through it for grammar. Looking at Audi, we can see that Hungary, I said that already, which was a fifth more than France. Poland and Ireland were around 160,000. This was followed by UK, Holland, and Italy that had similar numbers at around 100,000. Belgium, again, sold the lowest number of cars at around 1,000. Okay. Turning to BMW, the figure is fluctuated around 100,000 in most countries. Is that true? Yeah, here you understood it. I don't understand. Okay. With Hungary being slightly more at around 110,000, Belgium, however, finished the period at around 500,000. Again, no. I mean, why are you talking suddenly about... I'm confused. Alright, you're supposedly talking about BMW here. This part is accurate. The first sentence is accurate. And then you said Hungary, slightly more. That's accurate. Belgium finished the period at around 500,000 cars. Again, totally inaccurate. You meant... I mean... No. I mean, just no. Your figures are inaccurate, so it makes it impossible to follow. Alright, let's go on to your task 2. Pollution. Great. It is suggested that today pollution is deteriorating. No, it is suggested that today pollution is deteriorating our world, especially in major cities. This essay will argue that the air pollution caused by factories and the use of plastic bags are the main causes, and this can be solved by strict laws and a ban on plastic bags. Perfect. The main possible reason for what? The main possible reason for growing pollution is the growth in the number of factories which release large amounts of toxic chemicals into the atmosphere. This situation not only affects the wildlife and the water resources available in that area, but also the well-being of the local residents. For example, a study run by the World Health Organization reveals that 30% of the air consumed in some major cities such as Beijing and Tokyo contains, yes, some harmful pollutants. The second reason is probably the increase. No, not probably. Just say it, okay? And again, here are the possible. The main reason is, the second reason is the increasingly widespread use of plastic bags. Single-use plastic bags tend to end up in seas and oceans and cause, because it's bags, cause many marine animals to get tangled around them and die. Okay. You also could have said that according to XYZ magazine, 30 million tons of plastic are found in our seas yearly. All right, because we're talking about pollution. You're talking about dying animals, and yeah, that is an element of pollution, but you could have added that little thing about the seas. Okay, the most viable answer is, again, not probably. Okay, you're trying to prove your argument, so whenever you use these probably and possiblies, you're not helping. The most viable answer is to strengthen the existing laws regarding environmental protection and enforce them effectively. Strict laws can act as a deterrent for factory owners and urge them to reduce their carbon footprint by using filters in factories. Beautiful. Secondly, if large supermarket chains ban plastic bags, they can significantly help reduce pollution. In addition, biodegradable products such as paper bags or environmentally friendly goods such as reusable bags and cups need to be encouraged by the government. Fantastic. In conclusion, our world is facing an increasingly worse pollution problem today. This can be solved by introducing strict laws to deter employers from using harmful chemicals and also ending plastic bag use to reduce sea pollution. Fantastic, great. This whole section of the essay was fantastic. Okay, the up here you had some issues, but here it read really easily, flowed nicely, so it was a good job. All right, so Jay, correct these, correct both of these essays, and don't forget about your error correction list, and really, really, really look at information regarding stacked bar charts. I think it will help you to understand where you went wrong with your task 1. Also, be aware and be careful with the details. It's really important to make sure that the information you provide is accurate. All right, so good luck. Get writing, and I will wait to see your next essays.